Alright, so we're going to continue our adventure with laws of arithmetic. What I want you to do now is help me with this question. So there's going to be a dance show at school. Here are the number of students that signed up for each year group. What I want you to do now is work out how many students going in total, how many ways can you work out the total number of students, and which law of arithmetic you have used to work this out. Afterwards, we're going to decide which method is most efficient and why. So pause the video, have a go, and then we're going to have a look at how we might do this. Okay, so hopefully you've had a go with this, and I'm going to show you some ways that you hopefully came out with. The first way is just very straightforward, 58 plus 37 plus 42. And we're just going to do some column addition, so 8 plus 7 plus 2, you're going to get 17, carry the 1, and then 5 plus 3 plus 4, and plus 1 as well, so you're going to get 13, so you get 137 students. The second method is to add two numbers first and then a third number. So let's do that, and there's a couple of ways to do this. So we could do 58 plus 37 and then add 42. So this is how we would write it out. So we're going to do 58 plus 37, which is going to get 95 plus 42. Now in this case, we're just now going to add 95 plus 42 and we're going to get 137. So we know we did that right because we've got the same answer. Another way to do this is to add 37 and the 42 first. So we can do 37 plus 42 plus 58. So 37 plus 42, and you get 79. So adding this up gives you 79 plus 58. So 79 plus 58, we know that's going to give us 137 because we know that's what the answer is. And then we'll look at another order for adding these up. So let's instead do 58 plus 42. Let's do 58 plus 42 here. So 58 plus 42 plus 37. And we know that 58 and 42 is actually a nice number bond here, 58 and 42. You can see because of the 8 and the 2 is going to add up to a nice 10. So it's going to be 100 plus 37, which is obviously 137. So how many students will be going in total? Well, we've worked that out 4 times. You know it's going to be 137. How many ways can you write the sum? Well, we've done it 1, 2, 3, 4 ways. So 4 ways. If you came up with more ways, that's fine. We're just going to stick with these for now. Which law of arithmetic have you used? Well, we can see in this case we've been exchanging the order of numbers. So we've been using the commutative law of addition, and which is most efficient. Now if you look at all the options here, I think you would agree that method 4 is probably the most efficient because we spotted a number bond between 58 and 42, which makes it quite nice to add up. And that's what this video is going to be about. It's about being efficient, spotting those number bonds and finding out which method is the quickest. And efficient efficient means the least amount of effort required to get the answer. So if you pause the video here and decide which of these 4 questions have been answered efficiently. So you've got question 1, which is this one here, question 2, question 3, question 4. Pause the video, decide which of these are efficient, and then we're going to go through these together. Okay, hopefully you've decided which ones are efficient and which ones are not. So for question 1, we can see 17 and 83 is a nice number bond because of the 8, the 7 and 3. So we can say that yes, this is efficient. Okay, all of the answers are correct. It's about whether they're efficient or not. So the second one, the 4 and the 28. Now you do get 32, but it may have been better to add these two numbers first. So perhaps doing 306 plus 4 plus 28, and that's going to give you 310 plus 28, and then we can add that up to get 338 quite easily. So in this case, yes, the answer is correct, but not efficient. Okay, so the next one, 19 plus 71 plus 42, 90 plus 42. I would say yes, I think this one is quite efficient, because if we added 19 and 42, doesn't necessarily make it easier, doesn't reduce the effort, and 71 and 42 also doesn't really reduce the effort. And then finally we've got 68 plus 24 plus 86. Are there any pairs that we could have added up? I think that this is an efficient way of doing this sum, so I'm going to say this one is efficient. Okay, so having had a look at this, we're now going to do some practice questions. I want you to figure out how can you answer these two questions efficiently, and then I'm going to show you the answers in a minute. So pause the video, have a go, and now I'm going to show you the answers now. So first we're going to decide, we're going to just check it's all addition. So yes, that's all addition. We can use a commutative law. And now we're going to add, I think 35 and 65 is going to be a nice thing to add up. So we're going to write equals 35 plus 65, and I do have to write plus 18 here because I have to keep the sum the same. On the next line, I'm going to add these two together. So 35 plus 65, when I add them up, I'm just going to draw a line under it to show I'm adding them up. So this is going to be 100 plus 18. And then on the next line, 100 plus 18 is 118. And the next one, did you spot what you're going to add? I spot 67 and 33. The 7 and the 3 make 10, so let's do it that way. So 67 plus 33 plus 26. You do have to write that plus 26 there because each line has to equal the same sum. Do not do 67 plus 33 on the side. It has to be written out this way. This is going to be 100 plus 26, and that is going to be 126. I hope you got that right. Mark your work, and we're going to carry on doing efficient answers in the next video. Make sure to smash that like button, hit subscribe.